Today, guys, I want to talk about fear. I mean, what is actually holding you back? What are you scared of? I just truly want to know. I want you to actually write that down in the comments below. I want us to start putting out what our fears are, because once we realise what we're actually scared of, that's when we can start to make changes and face them. Fear is the major component that is stopping you from achieving your ultimate happy life. What are the points that we're scared of? Now, are you scared of making that business decision? Are you scared of trying that new relationship? Are you scared of starting your YouTube channel, starting your podcast? What are the fears? Fear of failure, fear of potentially even success, fear of looking stupid, making mistakes. I mean, the truth is that fear is an illusion, because the only thing that is really holding us back is ourselves. Because actually, at the end of the day, what in front of us is truly putting us in any danger? Now, of course, making an investment with all your money into something that you're not 100% sure of, I can understand you may be listening to those inner alarm bells. But when it comes to putting yourself out there and asking someone that you like whether they want to go on a date, or trying that business venture, starting that YouTube channel, just putting yourself out there and starting to live more confidently. A lot of us have these fears and we need to learn to let go of them. How can we actually start to not be controlled by our fears? Well, if you think about it, when you have these fears, you're going to start talking to yourself in a certain way, aren't you? You're going to be saying, well, you can't start that business because you're going to fail. You're not good enough. You're this, you're that. How we can start to break through those fears and actually leave what I call our comfort zone and actually start to achieve certain things in our lives that we want to achieve, is just by starting, just by putting one step forward. But also, it's starting to talk to ourselves better, starting to empower ourselves and not let fear be the biggest voice in our head. You see, if we look at it from a total mindset point of view, that consistent self-talk is going to become a habit, and we're just going to build up fear and fear and fear and build it up in our minds. And suddenly we go, actually starting that business, I could just lose everything, and it's the worst decision I've ever made in my life. Or we can actually start to think, what if it went well? How would it be if it went well? And actually, one tip I want to give you is to live from that place. Live from that place of expecting life to go well. When you change your expectations to one of a positive nature rather than one of a negative nature, fears are going to have a way of just falling apart. So just start to expect yourself to do well. Start to tell yourself so often that you are good enough, that you deserve it, that you are able to achieve your dreams, and you're going to achieve them. Then fears start to dissolve anyway. So truthfully, to get over fears, we just need to start to tell a story in our mind that is so much stronger than the fears that we're telling ourselves. Okay, so when you get that little voice in your head that says, don't do this or don't try, stop, breathe, and actually say, I am good enough. I deserve the best, and I accept the best. And those sort of affirmations are going to start to raise your spirits, raise your vibration, let's say, and start to bring in experiences and a strength that you didn't know you had. Because it's like, let's put it this way. Yeah, along the journey you may make some mistakes, but if a hurdler running a race tripped over one hurdle and knocked one down and stopped to pick it back up and forgot about their end goal and never raced again because they made that mistake, then that would be a true travesty, especially if it was someone who had the potential to win gold. And that potential is in all of us, okay? So all of us deserve to feel happy, deserve to experience our dreams. And actually, at the end of the day, that little voice of fear inside your head that says, what if I fail? I want you to change it today to, what if I succeed? So what I'd like you all to do is firstly, like, share and subscribe to the channel. Get it out there as much as possible, this message. I want you to write down your biggest fears in life. Now, write them down. I promise to comment back to so many of you as I can, and we can see if we can start a bit of a movement of releasing our fears. Now, when it comes to my clients on a weekly basis, their fears are potentially they feel fear that they're going to stay in a depressed state that they're still in. They're going to be anxious for the rest of their lives. They're not going to ever feel truly fulfilled. Now that fear is a fear of the unknown and the unwritten. So why not, instead of fearing the unknown, be happy that your future is not written. You're never going to have to stay in the same place if you keep moving forward. Now just think about that, and fears also start to drop away. Have a great day, guys, and please like, share and subscribe. Thanks.